Hey, do you want to come and check out this amazing built chalet here in the Blue Mountains, specifically in the Slabtown settlement? Well, stick around, because in this video, I'm going to take you on a bit of a tour of the tranny chalet, and we're going to talk about Slabtown. We're going to talk about not just the house. The house is amazing. The quality is amazing. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the area. We're going to talk about the proximities to things, and just give you an overall feel of what a true premium quality built home feels like inside and how the area feels like outside. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about living in the Blue Mountains or anywhere around, make sure you subscribe and tap the bell for notifications. That way you'll be the first to know everything that is happening here. My name's Kevin Da Silva and I'm a local real estate agent. And I get calls all the time from people just like you that are looking to make that move here, looking to make that lifestyle change. So if that's you, it doesn't matter if it's next month, next year, or you simply just want to learn more, reach out to me. All the ways you could do that are in the description box of this video, including a Zoom link where you can book a call directly on my calendar at a time that works for you. Now let's get on with the tour of the tranny chalet. And make sure you stick around, because after we tour the chalet, we're gonna go take a walk downtown Thornbury on this winter day, and maybe we'll have a coffee and just talk about the lifestyle in the area a little bit more. So stick around to the end so we could go over that. Okay, so we're just gonna start outside the house for a couple of minutes here before heading back in. You can see the architecture over here, the A-frame, the pine, the glass. Look at that glass on that railing, eh? That glass is pretty sweet. You can't even really tell. We're gonna take you down to the Beaver River access point, like literally like a 30-second walk down the road. I'm gonna show you the sauna out back. You'll notice here under the carport, pre-finished pine ceilings, tongue and groove on the outside. Did you notice the standing seam? Standing seam roofs, the best roofs. Can't really tell from there, but it's covered in snow right now. And then over here you got Maybach siding, super well-known siding in the siding industry. The glass house, Cardinal 366 windows there, 12-inch ICF, all right? Can't forget about that. These lights, you'll even notice the Sonos speakers over there at the top there. It's a Sonos system for the music inside and out. This house has everything. Let's go on in and check it out. But actually, let's go look at the sauna first. You guys see the sauna. So, here's the sauna from the Toronto Sauna Company, right behind the house. And look what you'll be looking out at. There's the glass. There's the seats. There's the view. Look at that. Literally 30 seconds down the road, you got the Beaver River access point here. Slabtown gets its name. There's some history behind here. Back in the logging days, like over 150 years ago or something like that, they used to transport things through the Beaver River, and these big wooden slabs would come through here. Anyways, there's a whole other story on that, but that's where the Slabtown Road gets its name. But this is the access point to the Beaver River right over here. And remember, Slabtown is literally like 7 minutes to Thornbury. It's 10 minutes to Blue Mountain Village, or 15 minutes, 20 minutes to Beaver Valley Ski Club. It's pretty close by. Like you're not gonna walk there. It's not like being right in the village, but this is that kind of nice privacy, but convenience of a very short drive into town for all your amenities, all your skiing, all your restaurants, all your dining, all that stuff. So that's one thing that makes Slabtown cool. But back to the river access. You can go paddle boarding, kayaking, fishing. You can do all that over here, right? So it's kind of nice being right there. Can you hear the water? I don't know if the mic will pick up the water, but it's just calming hearing that water flow over there. Hey, so we just walked into the chalet, and one of the things you'll notice right away is that we see bedrooms. This is a very popular floor plan in the Blue Mountains. It's called a reverse floor plan, and it's all about maximizing the view to, the view outside, right? From the upper floor. So we'll get to that in a second. So we're gonna start on the main floor with the lower level, where we walk in from outside, right there. And so we have 3 bedrooms, this being the master. We got another bedroom and another bedroom here. We'll just go quickly in here. And you'll see that there's some frosted windows there. That's just for privacy. There's a neighbor on that side. All shiplap walls. And let's not forget, the entire perimeter foundation wall is a 12-inch thick ICF. So with the heated floor, the radiant heated floor here, the 12-inch ICF, it's just as comfortable as it could be in here. And ICF's really, it's really good. I mean, a lot of premium builds use it, but a lot don't. I'd say more don't than do, to be honest, and more of them should. So you can't see it. Again, another one of those hidden values that you can't see. 12-inch ICF, radiant floor heating, feet nice and toasty. Look, we're gonna talk about the floor in a second. We'll get to that in a second because the floor was one of the main things about this build. Here's the bathroom on the lower level. There is an ensuite over there we're gonna walk over to right now. I'm gonna show you that. This is the other bedroom, the second bedroom. And then there's a lot of cool features in here too, like the cool art and design and staging and cool vintage pieces, like ski pieces like that. So that's just really something cool to know. And I'm gonna point out a few cool things like the windows, the low-E windows. It's a glass Euro house, Cardinal 366. So basically, easy terms, it's like triple pane, triple glazed, all these protections above and beyond any standards. So we got nice tile over here. It's all heated floor, so it's nice and toasty right now. Double sinks. Again, the shiplap everywhere, like the details and all this. Like this is pre-finished shiplap. Oh, what are these called again? I forgot what they're called, but you can literally like grab them like this and like pull them off. It's like the new window mesh style that's super easy to take out, put on, clean, have a screen on, have a screen off. The owners were here and they were showing you can just literally like pull it off. It's like flexible and everything. It's pretty cool. So these floors right here, to achieve the terrazzo look and feel and the larger aggregate, stone in there and rock in there, they had to like pour this down and then shave off a significant amount, like an inch or two. I can't remember what he said, but about an inch or two to get it like nicely, to get these nice bigger aggregate pieces, or else you'd see more like small pieces in the ready-mix concrete. So that was a feature that the Tranny builders are very proud of, is getting this look by basically sanding down and scraping down the concrete before putting the polish on. All right, so we're gonna head on upstairs. Remember, reverse floor plan living. So that's where all the living, the dining, the kitchen, and the views are. So we're gonna go up the stairs and go have a look there. You'll notice the beautiful white oak staircase over here, and not just the treads, treads, risers, and they encased the entire stairwell in the white oak with a nice contrast from the shiplap, the white over there. And as you can see, we're getting to the top level now. All right, so now we're gonna spend a few minutes up here on the top level, the main level. You can really see why they call it the reverse floor plan and why this matters here. You want to spend your time with your family like looking out with these views. They're endless, not when you're going to bed. So this totally makes sense, the reverse floor plan, especially for these kind of areas, right? So just gonna kind of take a look around here. You'll notice white oak flooring everywhere. The quality here, not only can you see it, you could feel it. You could feel how solid everything is when you're walking through it, when you're touching things, when you're opening the doors and you're opening the cabinets. And soft close is it's not even it's like a standard thing nowadays, but there's cheap soft close and there's like nice, nicer soft close. And then there's things like, with high quality builds, you gotta take a look inside, make sure it's, wood on the inside and not melamine or anything. The amount of times I've seen melamine on the inside of cabinets on luxury builds is honestly concerning for me. So things like that, I think go a long way. High-end cafe appliances. You can just feel the quality even when you're like opening these things, right? And like just like using your day-to-day appliances, like you could feel the quality in these. But look how open and airy this feels. Look at this. Look at the double island. How did I not say that right when I walked in? Look at the double island. Twice the entertaining space around your island. you know, gather on around both of them, or you could set one of them up as like a serving center and you eat here, or you know, you got your dining table back there. And again, let's go look at the views from the dining table, or from anywhere on the upper floor, really. Look at the views. Look at the glass outside on the railing. I don't even know if you can see that in the video. It's so clear, but it is like perfectly clear. It's a beautiful day outside. Beautiful winter day, as far as winter days go. Y'all know me, I'm more of a summer person. But again, here's a close-up of some of the pre-finished shiplap. The white oak, all encompassing there. Look at the size of those fans and the skylights up there. And remember, outside there was that standing seam roof that we saw before coming in. So everything is high quality, overbuilt in a great way. Everything to the nines, right? Everything to the nines. And utilize space. So something like this, where you wouldn't really use much, just for storage. But look how big it is. It's not like a small storage thing. It's not something you go into all the time, but it's right. You would think it's small. I thought it was small on that before it was open for me. And then walking over, number 2 sinks too, one on each island. Propane burner. Your lounge area here, you know, your TV would probably go here. And then your fireplace lounge. Actually, let's go have a seat. It is getting toasty. I was warned it was gonna get hot. But imagine just like sitting here in the fireplace, looking outside, the rest of your family over here. This is like just, again, one of the super high quality builds that I see over here, and I appreciate it. I mean, one of the telltale signs, one of the things I mentioned about looking in the cabinets, and when I see like melamine and no soft close, and I'm talking, I see it in luxury builds. So I just always really appreciate it when I come into these places that are built like the Tranny Chalet, and you could feel, like just really feel the quality. It's just incredible. You see the finished pine outside on the soffits. Sauna systems all around. This thing's got just a ton of stuff going on. What you don't feel in the video as I'm walking around is how nice and warm the floor is. That's right, both floors, main floor, the bottom floor and the top floor, both heated. So, you know when your feet are warm, your whole body's warm? Like I just love that feeling. And then of course you got the fireplace on right there. So it's just nice and toasty and warm in here. But the heated floor is a nice touch. They went overboard on the insulation. The windows are, again, overboard with the triple-pane coatings and just the max U values you could get. Like this is, because, you know, again, talking about quality, sometimes you gotta look past the things that are obvious. Like some people just see windows, you know, you can see through the window, great. But when you learn like how the quality of the windows and how efficient they are in not only the winter, but also in the summer to keep some of the sun out and block some of the UV rays. And when you talk about the insulations, the hidden values that you don't see, like right when you're, like you can obviously see how nice this counter is and how nice the appliances are and how nice the shiplap is and how nice the white oak features everywhere are. You could feel that, you could see it. It's you know, it's right in front of you. But what you don't always see is the things like the windows, the insulation, and how you feel, like how it makes the house feel so like cozy and secure and like airtight. And you know, those are really important things to you know, just mention and just note. Mention, note, acknowledge that it has that kind of value too. And those are the things that you don't always see. Even with the luxury homes, with the luxury price tag, sometimes they don't have it the way that the Tranny Chalet does. Yep, here we are, finishing that tour. Just came back from Slabtown and came to have some lunch over at Cranky Bear, having an apple and brie sandwich with some chips. I just want to go over some thoughts. So, I'm gonna sip of coffee. So Slabtown and other little communities in the Blue Mountains They have a little bit different feel, but they're all pretty close to, you know, Thornbury, Clarksburg. Right now I'm in Thornbury, right, at Cranky Bear, and totally different lifestyle, right? If you live in town or 7 minutes out of town, that's all the drive was. It was only 7 minutes, and you can get that, you know, calm, quiet, you know, silence. Like Slabtown, it's like silent there. All you hear is the river, the Beaver River, and then, you know, 7 minutes later, here I am downtown having a coffee and a sandwich. So it's just that, it's that close, right? So yeah, there's those pros and cons, and just something to note and think about. The walkability is right here, right? It's 7 minutes away for the walkability. You got the marina, walk down to the marina. You have a boat. You know, all the good restaurants are here. The Laura Bay Golf Club's right there, like 5 minutes more west. But it's a harborfront community, and it's only 7 minutes from Slabtown in the Blue Mountains. So that's just something to note and keep in mind. I hope you enjoyed that quality build tour. There's a lot of those types of quality build tours in the Blue Mountains, but like I said, sometimes they look like quality from the outside, and then you get in and they don't feel like quality, right? So that one looks and feels like quality to the Detrani Chalet. So if you ever want to take a tour of that, please let me know, if it's still available, of course, or maybe the builders have moved on to something else and they're building another similar property and it's just not on the market yet and you don't know about it. So just reach out to me and ask, and I can always see what they're up to, what the builders are up to, and see what they're building next, and see if there's something that they could build for you, or if there's something coming to market soon. Just reach out and ask, right? I hope you enjoyed that, you know, luxury tour of a Blue Mountain property. There's more to come, and other than that, remember, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you subscribe, tap the bell for notifications. And until then, I am looking forward to helping you make a smooth move to the Blue Mountains.